It's a natural dewormer. Explosion. Oh, that one busted perfectly. Tasty. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Pumpkin smash. Ugh. They really like the seeds insides. This is a weird one. Like, it kills me. No. Oh, you almost killed her. That one had good inside. We moved the llamas in here recently to be with the girls, mainly so they could eat higher up and get it even taller, cleared out throughout here. I mean, only a couple llamas are gonna get the whole area cleared out because it's 40 acres, but they will help get some of it done, and it also just helps not feeding hay. And they also provide a little bit of a guardian animal here in here with the dogs, but we do have plenty of dogs in here with them, so they are not poor on the guardians, but they have llamas and dogs. And Bobo's here sniffing. I'm sure you can hear him. And there's Beth. Oh. They like that one over there with the real orange inside. I don't know why, what's so special about it, but they like it. It's a little bit different kind of one. Tasty! They would like something else, but they thought they were getting like a better snack. But today they get pumpkins. I don't know if that really they've had very many pumpkins in their life. But they're testing it out. Give a little nibble here, a little nibble there. I like this one. It has a lot of inside. Wow, look at those seeds. They're like smaller than like the normal pumpkin you see. There we go, girls. And since there's so many goats in here, throwing out 10 or 15 pumpkins won't be that big a deal about getting the runs. And we also, we got these for free from a little pumpkin patch. So that was very nice here locally. So we got it just, maybe 10 miles away from our house. So that's very economical, and they go to good use instead of just going in the trash. So we're very, very happy with what we got here, and the fact that it was so close to us, because I've gotten them about an hour away before at pumpkin patches, but this one was just right down the road, and so very economical and great for the goats and great for them because they don't have to throw them away or deal with them anymore. And we just drove up there, loaded a truck bed full, and brought them all home, and we'll be feeding them over the next week or two. Oh, Bobo.
got there?
I got some deer meat.
Some wild game?
Yeah.
Some boiled wild game that we're gonna feed to the guard dogs. Give me that. I don't know. You want to hop over?
Yep. And this will just a treat. It's nothing like, we're not doing meals with it, but it's just an extra thing for them to eat and slow down some dog food consumption, and it's good for them. I mean, we boil it just to make sure that it's cooked and stuff, and you can give it raw. We just prefer not to. Oh, great. As I break my pot.
Did you break it?
No, not yet. That's disgusting. There you go.
Break it up a little bit.
I will. I'm gonna let Remy get her first grab.
So what?
It's like, wait, Remy knows what pots mean, but you can tell they all smell it. Oh. No fighting. I will body slam you.
So this cuts down on dog food consumption, as Tyler was saying. So we'll do this every once in a while. We'll, especially during deer season, we've got a bunch of doe tags that we need to fill, and we also shoot wild boars when they're under about 150 pounds. We'll take a couple of those, quarter them up. We got a big stew pot, a 100-quart stew pot, and we cook them over a propane tank fire. And yeah, this will definitely give them some good protein and nutrition, a lot better than dog food. Here comes Beth.
Oh, Beth! I didn't even realize.
Beth, what?
Come here, Beth. Come here. Let me spread it out a little. Good girl. Yeah. Oh, good Lord.
I can't get to
Here.
Bonnie's in the way.
I think she's choking. She really got after it there for a second. Really likes boiled meat. Not chewing, only swallowing. Her son also does this. They really like goodies. Tasty. Nick, she's not swallowing, she's only swallowing. Okay, slow down. Slow down. It's all right. But I will say, you know, we've done a lot of work with these dogs. You know, they know we're not going to take it away. So with all of them, I really don't have to worry about being bitten with any of them. So that just goes to show, you know, it's important to work with your dogs, because if that was something I didn't want her to eat, I could, you know, pull her away and, you know, put my hand here and make her let it go if I wanted to take it away, if it was something bad for her. But they know I'm not going to take it away for no reason. And yeah, and still pretty thick, but she is spayed, and she's just a heavier set dog than the rest. But Beth is pretty large too right now, but that's all right. You know, we want healthy dogs, and they still run and do their job. That's all we can ask for. Almost. Remy says thanks. Say bye, Remy. Tasty. Good girl.
We've turned the billies back out with the younger billies. These are the billies that we have left after we sent off the wethers and the smaller framed billies. They've got some cottonseed mixed with some sunflower seed, and then we also threw out a little bit of coastal hay to keep the rumen balanced, because they are definitely eating a lot of acorns. As you can see, this pasture is pretty thick, so a lot of acorns are falling. They've taken care of most of the cedar trees that are in this pasture nipple high, or you know, back on their back legs. But so now they're getting after leaves and acorns. So we wanted to make sure we put a little bit of this hay, that way they don't get too much of that overload of tannic acid in there. And then we're just giving them a little bit of cottonseed and sunflower seed to keep them coming to us, because all these billies are young, so they don't really know the routine. This is the first pasture they've been in, or I guess the second pasture they've been in since they've been away from their moms with their dams. So they still have to get used to coming to the bucket, coming to the feeders when it's time to move, which is going to be time to move here soon.
We sent off our wethers just this last week, and we could have waited a little bit longer and probably got a little bit more per weight from them, but we wanted to just go ahead and get another last little check for this year and kind of get them going off our property and move them, so that we could spend more time and focus on the billies that we want to turn into herd sires. So that's kind of what we did there. And now we got these little guys, and not all of these will make it, but they are the ones that we're most interested in and looked the best out of all the kids this year. So we are definitely gonna keep these guys and keep a look at them, and then we'll have another culling where the ones that aren't up to par or aren't doing as good as the others, I mean, nothing wrong with them per se, just not up to the standard that we want them to be, or the top 5% says we only want to keep back the top 5% to allow to breed. And so that's why we went ahead and sent off the weather so we could focus on these billies. Don't mind him, he's my dwarf billy. He's just covered all his girls, so he just hangs out with them. Kind of as a Judas goat as well with Max, our weather. That helps get them even more friendly. So that's kind of why we sent them off this last week versus keeping them for the market when it goes up a little bit. If y'all remember the red billy that kind of had a broke leg due to this guy right here, he's a little aggressive, especially around the time they kind of want to breed and rut. So he is right here. As you can see, he's walking great now. He doesn't have any problem messing with the big boys or anything like that. So he has healed up beautifully after we put a little splint on his leg for a while and kept him quiet. So we're really pleased with him. Of course, it wasn't a horrible break. Anything through the skin definitely needs to go to the veterinarian and things like that. Amputation is a possibility, but for a breeding buck, it's really not. But he was only, you could feel it in there, a little broke, but he's feeling good. He's, you know, talking to his fellow boys here just because that's what they do. And he's got a good walk to him now, and there's no limp or anything like that. So he's looking really good right there next to Salsa.
So like we said earlier, we turned out the billies. We still have Snape at the house. He's going to be listed for sale here soon. If you guys,
video coming.
If you haven't seen the sale video yet, I may or may not have. I don't know if I've got it up by the time I got this video up. But we've got Kerjack back in here. His condition's gone down. Obviously, he had I don't know, about 20 nannies or so that he bred. So he's lost a little bit of weight, just like
he's not bad.
Just like Salsa. Salsa's lost a little bit of weight, but he's a lot younger than Kerjack is, so he's taking a lot better. And then like Tyler talked about, that Billy that broke his leg. So those are the two main ones that we turned back out in here. And then Snape's back at the house. So yeah, these are the guys of the potential future. We'll see how they keep growing out here. They're I don't know, about 6 or 7 months old, or 6 months, or let's see, yeah, about 7 months old or so. So they've been growing good on this pasture. Not much love other than this mineral here.
The meat maker, Smart Licks.
Sweet Licks.
Sweet Licks, not smart, because I'm smart. The boys. Little pinhead with big forehead. Dooley. 2 tires. And tire. Ranch Hand, please sponsor me. Ooh, love that turbo.